Rachel and we are in the Wallaby outback on a tree hunt. This we have located is a native to the northwestern part of the state, white spruce. And you can tell it's a white spruce because, look on the thing, it has these cones and it has bark on the stem. And it's made of this evergreen material, I guess what it's called, maybe. And it's from the pine family. Yeah. That's it, Jacob. Stop, you ass. Alright everyone, I'm back at my headquarters and I found some mistakes in my tree navigation. The white spruce scientific name is the Pichia glauca. Okay, oh my god. This is a European buckthorn tree. You can tell because its leaves are kind of like shredded at the sides, see the little tiny shreds. And it has like a stem-like, you know, like a, what? Green-like stem thing. And it also has these berries. Little fun fact about this tree is that the leaves stay green for a particularly long time. Let me flip out my handy dandy field guide. Rachel. Oh, the tree has bark. You didn't see right back here. See this bark thing? Yeah. Looks just like it actually. Pretty much there. What? Guess that. European buckthorn scientific name is Rhamnus catharaka. This is the American elm tree from the elm family. It has a bark-like stem, and its leaves are. See the little stems on them, and they're like very rigid on the sides. And this tree has bark, really. And if you look way back in here, we don't want to get poison oak all over my leg. There is a flowering fruit thing. Oh, where'd you go? See this? I think it's either a flower or a fruit. So yeah. Not only does it have the stem, but I did forgot to point out the veins in the leaf. There's like lots of them. They're very thin. American elm scientific name, Ulmus americana. And what we have right here is a burr oak, which I'll show you the leaf. It has a dark grey bark, and the leaf is, check it, like kind of rounded on the ends, and it has kind of like, looks like it's torn, but it's not. This is the stem. Yeah. Stem looks like. It also has acorns, which are considered the fruit on it. See these? They're little, you know, Jacob. They're a little old, but it's always good. And they like to fall on the ground when they're ripe. Yeah, this tree ranges throughout the wilderness of Minnesota, where I'm from. Burr oak scientific name, Quercus marcomappa. Caps are working. Okay, right here we have a river birch, and the leaves I will show you. Oh. They look just like they do in the picture. They have kind of thicker veins, and once again jagged edges, like so, in the birch. It can peel off if you want it to. Heard it's not good for the trees though, so a good thing I understood that. Make sure. Yeah, it has a, kind of look at the stem. It's a green stem when it's, you know, connected to the leaf. And this is what a dead stem would look like because it's dead. Jacob. About scientific name, Betula nigra. This right here is an eastern cottonwood, and the scientific name is the Populus deltoides, from the willow family. And the leaves are like kind of like a triangle. It has jagged edges. The veins kind of like spread out and then like kind of disperse at the end. And it has a very like stem-like structure. And you get lower and it starts forming into this rough sort of bark. And it's called the Eastern Cottonwood because, you know, when it's that time of year, the cotton like flows everywhere. I think I see some now. There might be bugs, but it could be cotton. You never know. Right. This tree is called a paper birch. It is from the Betula papyrifa. I'm guessing the pap part is like paper. You come back here. I'll show you the tree. See, it's paper-y. Much paper. Right on this little thingy. Leaves. Match. This is my handy dandy field guide. I actually wrote it myself, so it doesn't really matter that I'm using it. And yep, it starts off with like little tiny stem and goes right directly kind of into the bark-like branch. And the veins they're kind of thicker and they spread out. This is from the birch family. I don't know if you got that because like it's a paper birch from the birch family. Makes sense, right? Lovely. What? What? Is that a different name? I said that. I said, hello. This is an American plum tree. You can tell because it obviously has these delicious plums that I am stepping on. And yeah, the fruit looks like this up close. See, just pretty red. And the leaves are kind of like a little bit more rougher. Oh, here's the cotton from my cottonwood elm tree. I think that's what it's called. Over there. The leaves, comparison. Ooh, they're a little bit more, you know, like they're kind of soft and they're kind of rugged, kind of wrinkled looking actually. Oh, what is this? This must be the flower. Gotta love nature. Flowers. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like up close. And it's kind of like a thorny, it's pretty smooth little branch. Yes. Alright, this is a green ash from the Fraxinus peninsulancia family. It's from the olive family. Probably because it's green. This is what the fruit looks like. Like, I don't even know what this is, but this must be like where the seedlings come out of and they fall and they pollinate the ground. Got a lovely reproduction. The bark is, you know, kind of yellowy in some spots. In the fall, they turn yellow, just like this one. And yeah, it ranges throughout the Minnesota area. Clearly. Yeah, it's 50 feet tall. Mate, here I am with the pine cherry because it looks like a little needle, like a, oh, it's a pin. Pin cherry. It looks like a little pin, like poking but in the face. And the leaves, oh look, it looks just like the picture in the book that I wrote. Look, you see, they're kind of like, they have like this tiny little jagged edges. Crikey, it's insane. And yeah, you know, this little veins that go out. And, you know, usually it has flowers, but it's not season for that. That was really cute. If you can see the bark. Yeah, a lot of the trees in this weird area are hybrid. Oh, it's actually 10 feet tall. Yep, that's about right. Wow, found the right tree. It's because I'm the tree hunter. I forgot to mention that the name for the pin cherry thingy, it's from the rose family, and it's from the scientific name is the Prunus pennsylvanica. Valencica.